where it all began. So it's a book about the first years of the Quebec Nordic in the World Hockey Association. It's written by Jean-Pierre Dauteuil and Jean-Philippe Otis, who they made books before about the Quebec Pee-wee tournament. They did one also about the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, and they also made DVDs or video cassettes, VHS about the Quebec Nordic. So they know their stuff. It's a very nice book, lots of pictures. I have a copy, you can check it out. I'm not selling it, but you can check it out. And it's sold on Renaud-Bré, you know, the French-speaking, mostly French-speaking book chain store. And also maybe another website, but still if you want more information about this book, well, just write me an email and I will gladly tell you where to find it, buy it.
You approve of the contents, do you?
Well, I haven't read it, all of it, but it's a very nice book, and yeah, my name is somewhere in the credits, so I guess it's good. So I'm sure Stephane Harvey would have loved to see that book.
Yeah.
He loved all the books about teams, you know, and like there was a book last year about the Chicoutimi Saguenayens, so he loved that book, and he was always excited to see new books about hockey. I don't know if the presentation, I made a little PowerPoint with pictures, a few pictures of Stephane. Like I said, I guess he became a member around 2007. He was in Quebec City in 2008, so he met many of you there, and he went to many more meetings in the following years. In the last bulletin, Andrew wrote a tribute. He told about the time in Renfrew when Stephane drove from Chicoutimi. I think it was to Oshawa or something to see, to meet Bobby Harr, because Bobby Harr was at the new book, so he went to Oshawa, then he went back to Renfrew on the same day or something, so crazy, but Stephane was very, well, not crazy, but he really loved hockey. He also loved other sports like tennis. He was a big tennis fan. He also loved military history. So met him, I guess, I met him because I wrote a book about the Quebec Nordic a long time ago, 2001. The book went out of print, and I made a website about the Quebec Nordic, and so that's how he found out about me. And I couldn't find his first emails, but I'm sure that's when he saw me and he told me, hey, why don't you join SIHR? And been part of SIHR since then. So not sure why I put all my book on the website on the internet, but it really made me know a lot of people, make many new friends, and be part of SIHR thanks to Stephane. So very happy to have known him. Oh, I think we can see the presentation a little.
Yeah.
Can we close the light?
Yeah.
Front. I think there's a clicker. I don't know if it's gonna work. I'm not sure how it works.
It should be the arrows.
Okay, the arrows.
But,
okay. Okay, now we have to go presentation. Wait, sorry.
F5. There we go.
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So, born the same year as me, we had many things in common. Does it work? Okay, there it is.
Sorry.
So that's the oldest pictures I have from Stephane. That's in 1993.
Oh, wow.
So of course the Montreal Canadiens won the cup that
Who are the
year.
other guys?
The other guys, well, at the left is Yvan Cournoyer, at the right is Guy Carbonneau, and in the middle, without his mustache or beard, but yeah, of course he was a bit younger, that's Stephane with his Boston Bruins sweater. He was, we talk about the Nordic, yeah, he liked the Nordic, but his team was definitely the Boston Bruins. He has always been a Bruins fan.
Did Ed give him that sweater? What happened?
Oh, that was way before he knew Ed, but so yeah, we cannot we always talk about the Bruins at every meeting. So that was a Bruins moment. That's Stephane in 2009, I think, with his just his third child, Justine. She was born that year. So already a Nordic fan. Okay. So that was in Kingston with what's his Smith? What's his first name? Former player of the Bruins with so that's Stephane Rick Smith. So Rick Smith and Michel Vigneault, myself, JP, and Mathieu Movavi, I think. He was a member for a few years. So that was in Kingston. Okay, so in Chicoutimi, the meeting that Stephane organized with Jocelyn Flamand. So that was an original Quebec Nordic sweater from '75, the first year with the fleur de lis. Well, the basic design that we knew for all the remaining of the Nordic. So that was Stephane with his Michel Parizeau jersey. Michel Parizeau was the captain of the team. Again in Chicoutimi with Jocelyn Flamand, Marc Fortier, former Nordic player, James Mills, of course, and Stephane wearing his 20th anniversary SIHR sweater. Also in Chicoutimi, so Stephane was a goalie, like me. So he played that day at the ball hockey game. And if you go to the next picture, well, maybe there's a link. The great Georges Vézina, the Chicoutimi cucumber. So I don't know if Stephane was the Labbé cucumber or the whatever cucumber, but he loved playing goal. That's a bit later on in Quebec City. We had a regional meeting, and Stephane is talking about Team Canada '74. He was wearing the jersey a few slides before. So that's the WHA team that played against the Soviet Union. Of course, the Soviets won, but still the WHA played a lot better than some people think. So Stephane was glad to talk about it. He loved everything that was about the WHA. That's in Sherbrooke with Jean-Patrice with his Montreal Wanderers sweater, and Stephane in his WHA referee outfit. Again in Sherbrooke, another ball hockey game. I won't name everyone, but there's a lot of people who are here today. Also Paul Bruno was the president at the time. And again, your favorite two goalies, myself and Stephane. And Frank is not looking at the camera. Anyway, no problem there. So Stephane loved to meet former greats and all-time greats. We see him here with the great Jean Béliveau. Moving on with Ken Dryden. That was, I think, in 2008 in Quebec City during the SIHR meeting, and also the World Championships, both at the same time. Bobby Hall, of course, who passed away a few months ago. And what do we have next? Yes, Gypsy Joe Hardy. Joe Hardy, who played one season for the Beauce Jarreau. Also a team that Stephane absolutely loved. They played in the North American Hockey League, roughly the equivalent of the American Hockey League, but for the WHA. So the Jarreau were kind of an independent team, and went to the finals that year. They lost to Philadelphia, if I'm not mistaken. And Joe Hardy broke the record that year with the most points for any player. Record what was broken a few years after by Wayne Gretzky. But anyway, so I don't recall the exact number that Joe Hardy had. It was like 170 points or something.
No, it was like 200.
Oh, 205. Okay, thank you. So the Beauce Jarreau, they didn't exist for very long, but still Stephane, he had his beer mug with the Jarreau logo, and he always posted pictures of the Jarreau on the Facebook and everything, so he just loved them. That was Stephane. The last SIHR meeting he attended was in Quebec City in 2019, of course, before the pandemic. easier with our guest speakers. Serge Bernier, so the former NHL player, Quebec Nordic player. So Stephane with his Montreal, it was the Impact in those days. So he loved all sports, soccer also. Next picture, the last time I saw Stephane was the summer of 2022, so I met him in the city of Saguenay. He seemed in good health. I think it was before he announced us that he had cancer, a brain disease, so he's wearing his Chicoutimi Saguenayen shirt, so always a fan. Last year we had the 50th anniversary of the World Hockey Association. We had a big meeting in Quebec City. Unfortunately, Stephane wasn't able to attend. He was very sad about this. He asked us, he was very sad because he wanted to meet André Lacroix, who is the best, the player with the most points in the WHA history. So it was sad not to be able to be in Quebec City, but we sent him the official Quebec WHA 50th anniversary sweater. It was signed by André Lacroix, so Stephane was very moved by this, and he wore proudly this WHA sweater with, of course, his Chicoutimi Saguenayen tuque. So that's the drawing I made for the bulletin. Sorry. So if we can have a moment of silence for a friend, Stephane Harvey. Thank you very much.